All
There we
right,
go.
another one of our games. We got not only 7 divisional games, we got 5 double-digit underdogs this week. The New York Giants +10 at Washington is one of them. Remember that soliloquy I just gave about bad quarterbacks?
Yeah.
Forget it, because how is this not a prime Giant spot? There's so
No.
much, there's so much inflation. The Commanders are not the Cowboys, okay? And then Brandon Anderson, who, we got to give him his flowers because he had the Texans to win the division in one of our preseason pods, but he's also been nailing these hot reads that he does in his Sunday night wrap-up segment on the Action Pod. Everyone should go download it with Joe Gallant and our very own Evan Abrams. They review every game from Sunday, do a little bit of a preview for Monday. And Brandon Anderson will do a segment in which he looks ahead at the lines for this week. Always picks a couple of games. He went in on the Giants +10 at Washington. And here's a stat, okay? Going back about 20 years. Underdogs with a margin of loss, essentially, of 14 or worse from week 5 forward, 66% against the spread, 73% if they're on the road. So the Giants are like, not only is it all those divisional stats, but then they have sort of another stat that supports it. It's not my favorite double-digit dog of the week. It's not my second favorite double-digit dog of the week. But it is a double-digit dog of the week that is interesting to me.
Yeah, I don't know. Even the stats can't convince me. I'm on Washington. The Giants they're dead. They're dead. They got nothing. They got nothing at the quarterback position. I already talked about it. This guy, he's part of the new NFL, right? You bring in a third stringer out of college, you pay him $10 an hour, let him sit on the back of the bench.
Let him live with his mom, eat some chicken cutlets.
Bring us Starbucks in the morning to the quarterback room. That was this kid's life. And then their quarterback went down. Then Tyrod Taylor went down. It's like they're playing a true third stringer. This kid, he's horrible passing the ball, but I mean, he found it where he figured out, oh, I can run. Like I can run the ball. He is going to survive maybe 2 more weeks. This guy is going to get caught eventually. So he's going to run, and a linebacker is going to get a clean hit on him, and that's the end of DeVito. Like that's just the end of the story. So I want to be there with Chad. Like I think Washington just keeps covering. Like it feels like every week this team somehow covers, and I keep believing in this offense. Like I might not be able to pronounce his last name, but Eric Bieniemy. Bieniemy. I love him. I love this offense so much. I love his schemes. Like he everything he said is so true that he was not getting his due process just because everyone thought it was Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes in Kansas City. And now look at them since he's left. Look at that offense and how different it is this year compared to the previous seasons. And I love him. I love Washington's offensive scheme so much. Like, fire Ron Rivera and make this man your head coach. He is the future. Like, this guy, he's just so offensively gifted. And I don't see the Giants. Yeah, they have some guys on their defense that can get some stops, but I don't know how they can keep up with an offense here in Washington. So I do love some double-digit dogs, and I'm with Chad on a couple of them. This is not one. I like Washington here.
For the record, I haven't pulled the trigger on the Giants yet either because I don't know how they're gonna.
I didn't bet this game either. I just know I won't be on the Giants.
Yeah. And Sam Howell, who, by the way, you highlighted in one of our YouTube exclusive favorites film room sessions, which we will post another one tomorrow. You highlighted Sam Howell leading the league in passing yardage right now.
Is he really?
Yeah.
That is insane. Yeah, if they can get some offensive linemen, this dude could be the guy. Like we don't know. And Stroud's number 2, says Evan. That's crazy. If someone would have told you this back in August, holy shit, I love football. Yeah.
Me too. It's so good.
This year is everything I love about football. It's just everyone's just crazy. It's just craziness.